I'm a total newbie to this, but I wanted to unbox my Bambu Lab A1 Combo with you guys. I ordered it on Tuesday, I believe, and today is Thursday, and it got here today, and today is Halloween. I don't know when I'll be playing this video for everybody, but today is Halloween. Oh, and this little box is the free gift. So my plan is to unbox the free gift later, after I unbox my printer, to let you guys see what Bambu sent me. I thought it would be filament, but I can tell you guys there is not filament in this box. So we'll check that out here in a little bit and see what is in the free gift box that comes with the A1 Combo. And this was a Black Friday, one of the Black Friday special deals. So I think it like came out to like $5.14 or something. Don't quote me on that. I may be wrong. I'm not in front of my computer, but I wanted to unbox this. So especially I would have the experience on video also for myself. And not just unbox it, I believe I should be able to put it together here in a short amount of time. I have put together, in my experience, I think I've put together about 3 or 4 3D printers. I'll admit my son usually does it for me. So he's not here to help me with this one, so I'm by myself. I'm solo today, so hopefully I do as good a job as my son usually does when he puts these things together in like record time. So I open up the box, and it's big, and my table isn't very large because this is not the area that I'm going to store the printer in. It's just where I'm doing my unboxing in. So I don't have a whole lot of room in here. So forgive me for how I'm going to have to make up for the lack of space here. So I'm getting started here, and the first thing is this plastic that I've got to contend with here to get it out. All right. What we have here, looks like top of the box got some quick start instructions. Ooh, it's really sticky. Right, let's see. Get those out. Instructions. Who uses those? Alright. So I think there's a bed here. I think this has to be something flat, maybe a bed or something. I don't know. Yeah, looks like it is the printer magnetic bed. For the magnetic bed. It's got a texture. It's nice. It's got a texture. Nice texture. I can see that being cool underneath the prints. Alright. So, and another piece of trash. Alright. Ooh. So, I'm guessing what I'm looking at on top of here looks like the AMS, because this is the combo that came with the AMS. So, I don't know if that's how it's supposed to. That's like the first layer in the styrofoam. Seems to be the AMS pieces. And I'm really not ready to deal with the AMS right now. And see, here, it's another thick case of little box of tools. And these look like the snap-ons for the filament reels for the AMS. I'll be honest that I was interested in this color swatch kit here. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to use it other than for bamboo colors. I'm not sure, so I'm going to have to figure that one out. But anyway, I'm going to set this down in front of us here. And I'm interested real fast. I want to see. Oh, gosh. I've seen everybody else who unboxed these printers going through this. Can you see this side? Okay, I want to make sure my camera wasn't blocking you out. I've got my daughter also watching me because she will be getting the PS1. Is it the PS1 side? She's gonna get the PS1. But I can't afford that. So I got the the A1 model here. But anyway, I was interested in these little color squares here. I guess they're, like I say, like swatches or something. Don't want to throw these all over the place. But I thought they were really neat, and like how they've kind of got all the different colors there that you can use. I would actually use them to kind of like put next to each other and see like, hey, will these colors go together or not? I'm not sure in the future how we'll use them, if there's any way to use them with this machine. Interesting though, and I really like them though. I mean, if nothing more, they just look cool to me. But I'm pretty sure I can figure out some way to use those. Alright, so enough about that one. And that, alright. And I think that what I've got here seems to be some more of the, it's kind of in layers. So this styrofoam layer, I'm gonna knock myself out. Seems to have some more of the AMS kit here. I see a power cable. Some of these parts, okay, I think I'm gonna get those directions so I can identify some of these parts. I identify from watching other people unbox theirs. But some of them, as I like drill down into the layers of styrofoam, I'll be honest that I don't know what parts I'm looking at. So me, Miss Smarty, who's like, who needs directions, is stepping over to get the directions. So let's see, what are these parts? So I opened up the bag that had the quick start instructions in there. So I'm getting curious to what I'm looking at here. Alright. Well, let's see. Okay. Was this a... Okay, so this little thing I'm looking at here looks like a purge wiper. I'm going to say that's the purge wiper. Looks like what I'm looking at in the book with the what's in the box. Let's see. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. Okay. So those aren't all pieces of the AMS. Some of these are actually printer parts. So I'm going to start setting the printer parts over to the side. Or, guess, I don't have enough room on my table to put the large parts, and that's why I was going to try to do the AMS separate. Here, let's see. I'll make some room on this little table here. Totally prepared. Gave it a shot. Okay. So I'm going to tuck those away over there. And we're going to start, looks like drilling into the actual printer body here. Okay. Let's see. All right. There we go. And it says, do not grab or press on the X-axis. So that is the gantry there. I believe that's what they call it. Don't laugh at me if I'm not saying it right. Or that that's not the right part. Let me see. Let me look in the instructions to see if I'm telling the truth. Set this over here. Okay, let me see. Let's see, because I'm curious to know if I'm calling the parts the right name. They just call it the A1 print frame. Okay. I thought the proper name for it was gantry. Maybe wrong. Anyway. Alright, so this is, I know, the bed of the printer. Down at the bottom, down here is the bed. Once I take this out, I can get rid of this huge box. Because this is my last piece of the printer. And, ooh. Awkward. Okay, I didn't do that right. Could have did a better job. With that. Alright. Okay, and this part is incredibly light. This is really, the bottom of this is a really light. Okay, let me set this over here. Oh, what do we have? Tubing. This is the tubing that feed the filament through the bolting tube. It's here. And this looks like just a little bit of sample PLA. Okay, and I think that's it. Some things off of my small desk here. Like I said, I'm working in limited space here, but I wanted to do this unboxing video. Would have died if I didn't do it. So let's get started with putting the printer together. So it says my first step is to install the build plate with the correct orientation, aligning the edge with the heat bed. Okay. Alright, kind of lines up there. Making sense. Alright. I probably should turn this around. Here. Ooh, that's a strong magnet. That is strong. Let's see. Take it, everything is seated correctly. So can't let that bed cover up the magnet underneath. Gosh, that magnet is so strong. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Alright, sweet. Perfect. Got that. And now, what is next? Flip the base housing 90 degrees to the side opposite of the screen. Alright. So, and then, this is really slick. My desk is slick. No damage has been done. No need. And this thing feels really durable. Not going to test that, but it doesn't feel made of cheap plastic. Plastic feels pretty durable, but again, I'm not trying to test that, so I'm not going to let that fall over again. Alright, use Allen key H2 to remove the four highlighted screws here. And it is highlighting the red ones. So I'm going to turn this over right now, probably, because I will cause this thing damage if I don't. Alright, and this is the H2. I have no idea which one is the H2. Central. I believe it'll be this one. Okay. Alright. This is use the H2 to remove the screws from the bottom. Alright. To unlock the heat bed. So remove the screws. I wanted to know, did I have to loosen them up or remove them? It says remove them. So I will completely remove them. I'll be here all day with that. Oh, man. And just in case you guys are wondering, there was a kit here, and inside of the kit, it had several of the tools that you'll need to put together the printer. And I see right now, one of them, the one I'm using is the H2 Allen key. So I probably should have had that open and had identified that before I got started, but I don't do this all the time, so This is me not being paid by anybody to do it. Not have I've never owned a Bambu printer ever. Just mainly Enders. My first printers were AnyCubics. Then I got some Cruelty Enders, and then I ventured out and bought the Fokoos printer, the Geeetech. Then I bought a Geeetech AT&T because I wanted to do multicolor printing, and that did not work out good, and that is why I have bought this Bambu, because I never got the AT&T, the Geeetech A10T to work good for me. It was good with gradients and mixing colors, but it never done good for printing parts, individual parts in colors. It just always clogged up. One of the nozzles would always clog up. It just never went good, no matter what I did. And for about, I would say at least 3 years, I think I've owned that thing for about 3 or 4 years. At least 3 years I fought the battle with it and just come to the conclusion it was never going to do what I wanted it to do. So I bought the Bambu, and hopefully the multicolored features on the Bambu will be what I want them to be. Alright. So, got those removed. And it says, be careful when fully releasing the heat bed from the foam padding in the package to protect the heat bed from swinging. I already got it out of the foam pack. I was going to mess up. And I would have already messed up. Alright, so it says, now put the printer frame on. Alright. So, let's get the printer frame. And stuff falling is a result of me not having enough room. Alright. Don't have a good fix for that. So try moving things over to the side and clearing off the table as I use things here. Put them over to the side here. Alright. Now, we've got this dude, and I'm thinking it's going to be pretty obvious. Okay. My story together here. Whoa, oh gosh, it really lays down right there on top of the stepper motor. And that was really interesting. Let's get this off so I won't be making idiot mistakes with tape. Alright, so seated that. Seated the printer frame down. It says put the printer frame on the table as shown above. Tilt the base housing 45 degrees, printer frame, blah, blah, blah. Line and slap the printer diagram. Line and slap the printer frame. So I did all that. Slowly go to the base of the house. Fully flush. Yes, it's fully flush. Alright. Cut the zip tie cord around the tool head and x-axis. Remove the zip ties and the foam padding from the printer frame. Okay, so I've got zip ties all around here and foam padding. Let's see. So let me find some scissors. Make sure I cut away from the cable that's going through there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Alright. It says push the heat bed fully to the front end. Alright. Open the X-axis cover. Alright. And I know that's this little bed here, and it looks like it's got a knob or a lock. How do we do that? What's that mean? Is that? Oh, it's not for that. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna figure this out. This is weird. Okay. Open it. I see them sliding this back. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Alright. So it says open it and pull out the pull out the Y-axis. Open the Y-axis cover, pull out the Y-axis cover gently. Okay, did that part. Okay. Install the 10 ST3 23 screws for base housing in the holes highlighted in the green. Okay, sweet. So there are some, let me see, okay, I tilted that side. tilt it to the side opposite of the screen. And I don't know if that can be caught on camera, that there are some holes highlighted in green where I'm going to put these screws. So let's get that set down. My cables. Alright. So let's find those screws, and I'm betting that they're in this kit that came in this box. Alright, so let's look through them, and it says I'm going to be looking for 10 of these screws, and they call them the ST3-23s. That's what it says. For base housing, and it doesn't have them labeled as ST3-23 screws, but it does say for base housing. It's going to have to be good enough for me. Alright. And said there should be 10 of them. Like there's more than 10, but maybe they gave me some extras. Alright, anyway. On with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. They didn't lie to me. There's 10 holes. Okay. Go ahead and drop those down in there. And just screw them all in. Okay. Now what tool? I'm gonna guess these are, I don't think it's gonna fit the larger, oh yeah, so this, with a H2 Allen wrench is what I'm using for these for the base housing screws. Alright. Two screws tighten. I think I'm kind of liking the setup time on this. Not much to do, but screw in screws so far. I don't see how it could end up being more than screwing in screws either. Everything here is put together, unlike the Ender box where there are quite a few things that need to be put together. I've got the Ender 3s, an Ender 3 Max, Ender 5 Pro, and Ender 5 Plus. And those take a considerable amount of setup. Um, let's see, the sling beds. Um, yeah, those things take a good amount longer than this sling bed. Like, yeah. I don't, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm taking a lot of time with the screws on here, though. Like, the screwing in stuff. Like, I don't know. Feeling like the screwing in these screws is kind of tedious, but I'm glad that it's not me having to actually assemble parts. That makes sense. I don't like the time it takes to screw all of these little tedious screws in, but I also like that I don't have to assemble things. So I guess I would take this screwing things in over the actual assembly of things. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws screwed in. All right, so it says install 2 of the ST. Oh, it says first. Let me go back. Push the heat bed to the other end, which I'm guessing is back. And that was kind of weird. Oh, I see. The tape was just removed. Okay. Install 2 ST3-23 screws for base housing in the highlighted holes in this area. And when I scoop that heat bed back, there were 2 more holes highlighted in green that need screws. And that makes sense. Now I only have 1 screw left, which either goes somewhere or is an extra screw. Alright, let's get those in. Alright. Only the screwing is annoying. This screwing these things in. Yeah. I've done better things with my time. But again, it still beats actually having to assemble things. Okay. So got those screws in. What do I do next? Push the heated bed fully to the front where the screen is located. Gently slide the X-axis cover back into place. Make sure it to align the clip. Alright. This piece feels flimsy. It's got a flimsiness to it. I don't know. I'm not with it. Kind of. It's got a bend that seems like if you put too much pressure on it, it could break. So I will be careful of this piece because I'm a klutz and I break things. So I could see this piece getting a crack in it or broke somewhere in the lifetime of this printer. Hopefully I don't have to remove it a lot or deal with it, and that will probably decrease the chances that I will break this. But it has a flimsy feeling, and there's some space underneath it that actually gives it a little give where can kind of push it down if you ever got into a situation. I haven't used this printer yet, but I hope I would never get into a situation where I would feel like I needed to press this down or apply pressure in this area to move something, or hold it or anything, because that x-axis cover there is fragile. I'm not a big fan of that. But again, I'm gonna stay mindful of that. So hopefully I don't break it. But hey, all right. Turn the A1 90 degrees onto its rear. Lay it on the edge of the table. Okay. So, "90 degrees on its rear." Okay, I'm gonna need some cardboard protection. I need some. Go get a piece of cardboard or something. This will work. I don't feel comfortable just laying this printer down. For one, because this table is slippery. Okay. I'm believing that I did the right thing. 90 degrees on its rear and laying it on the edge of the table. It is recommended to cover the table with cardboard for protection. Okay. So align the two clips on the cable box with the hose on the base housing. Okay, let me find what they're talking. So on the cable box. So the cable box. I'm guessing they call this the cable box. All right. Sweet. So I better turn this around. I'm going to try to turn this around so it can be seen. All right. And see what I do here. The two clips on the cable, so I'm guessing. All right. Just align those with clips on the base housing. Alright. And I might look stupid with getting this first. Okay. Oh man, there's a screw in there even? Okay. Slide the cable box until the the Type-C cable clicks into place. Do not force the insert. Okay. So, okay, I got those lined up. The clips lined up in place. Alright, and the USB-C went in, and I didn't feel the need to have to force it. Make sure the cable box is nice and flush in the slot. Then screw in the pre-installed screw highlighted in green. Alright. So, is it flush? It looks flush to me. Oh no, that little lip sticks up over there, I'm guessing. Oh, that's supposed to happen. I'm a little curious here. Let's see. Alright, that screw went. Did it go in? I am so curious. So when I put this in here, why does okay. It felt like, oh my god, when I put this cable box in here, it seemed I must have accidentally pushed it up against the edge of the base here, and it slightly tried to open that. It looked like the box was open, and it's messing with me. All right, sweet. Okay, that was kind of weird. All right, and then it says that I'm supposed to screw in that pre-installed screw in here. Seem to screw in well without any fuss, so I'm guessing I lined everything up decent. Plug in the 3 harnesses according to the colors. Okay, and everything is color coded. We got white for the camera. Wait a minute. Okay, I understand something now. Okay, so I plug in the camera. Okay, that was kind of interesting. Then I'm going to plug in the X motor. Then I have to pull the piece of tape off of the cable for the Z motor. I need to pop open this little thing that I thought I accidentally opened. Okay. This little cover. This is weird. Okay, that little cover pops open. I'm gonna see if these wires are set them properly in the little cable slots that help you manage these cables. Oh my god, that's tight. Okay, I got it. All of these 3 wires don't want to fit in here, but I do want them to be flush on here so they don't get damaged or anything. Whoa. Okay. Not having fun with that. Alright. Okay, taking that through here. And then it says close. I don't like closing things over cables.
like this because there's like 4 wires. I won't say cable. These wires are not together, so they could easily, they're slipping in the way of the cover, which is making me feel like I could possibly sever a wire if I'm, okay, yeah, you gotta be careful with that one, and I'm a klutz. So that one was something I had to be careful with. Okay, so it seems as if though I've got everything the way it shows in the diagram. Tuck the wires into the cover. Okay, did that. Next, what do I have to do? Fold out the touchscreen to make sure it's in place as shown in the diagram. So I'm guessing I'm going to set this machine back up. Alexa, what time is it?
Good afternoon, be right. The time is 2:56 p.m.
Okay. Sweet. So, let's see. I'm going to, this is move. I really cannot tell on this diagram exactly what position they're trying to tell me to move this. Okay. I'm guessing this position. That's what it looks like. Alright. Make sure the touchscreen is in place as shown in the graph. Okay. Slide the purge wiper. This thing until into the slot at the end of the x-axis. Okay, I'm not going to say I understand that. Oh, okay. The purge wiper, this thing. Okay. Why did I think it was that? Oh my Jesus. Alright. So, it says to slide it in. All right. Okay. All right. Think I got something going here. Alright. So now I'm doing this a little backwards. But I believe, let's see, what part is down on here? Gotta be this way. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Slide in purge wiper until unit into the slot at the end of the x-axis. Install the 1 M3-12 screw from the accessory box to fix the plunge wiper in place. Okay.
So it is going to say that it is going to be the purge wiper screw. Yep, here you go. Purge wiper screw. Oh, this is kind of getting annoying. But it's because of all of the extra stuff on here, right? You look worried. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, I think it's best to stick the screw in there before you slide it in. Maybe that will help me, because I don't know how I was ever supposed to get that in there. Okay. Oh, well, it's really weird for me. Okay. Sweet. Okay. I think if I come back here, shove this in this way, it works. Okay. Alright. Got the purge wiper screw in there. It wasn't as difficult as I thought. My brain really wanted to tell me that was. Okay. Sweet. So let's see. Purge wiper straw. What's next? Okay. Now it's time to deal with the AMS Lite body. Let's go for it. So put the AMS Lite body on the stand. Cable on the upward end. Okay. So we gotta get the stand. And looks like it has some and the cable upward. So I'm gonna put that in there. Guessing the screws are lined up. Okay. And secure the AMS Lite with the 4 BT3-6 screws. AMS Lite stand. Alright. And we're going to put them in the, let's see. I'm going to move the printer over. What those parts of. I'm going to move the printer over and put the AMS Lite up here. Since we're working with the AMS Lite. And that's going. I said this would be like a really newbie like type setup thing, and it is. Alright. slide. Get these installed. This feels a little cheap. You know, it'll do the job, but okay. Those things. Lining up. Okay. There we go. It's got a, this plastic has this, how, really plasticky smell, or, I don't know, electronic. I don't want to say it's plastic, it smells electronic. Like, I don't know, weird. Okay, slide the rotary spool holders on all the way. Be careful to match the colors to avoid damaging any parts. Okay, there it goes. Rotary spool holders. And they are color coded too. I got 2 green and 2 orange. And I'm guessing this is yellow. The yellow one paired with the. Okay, so I'm guessing it doesn't matter as long as it's a yellow and yellow. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Daughter, I don't know. I don't think yours has this AMS Lite thing, so I don't think you'll have to worry about this part. I don't think yours does. Huh?
This is on top of it.
Yeah, I think the one you were getting, it's on top. Okay. Okay, I got those in place. Ugh, the stinky electronic smell that's coming off of that is kind of irritating me right now. Okay. Okay. So now this is when the PTFE tubes go in here. Let's see, put it to the right side, yes. Or put it the right side. Okay. So this down. Okay. And then I've got to put these tubes, the PTFE tubes, from the AMS into the printer. Sorry. However. Okay. Alright. How are we going to tube the tubing? Oh, I see there's one for the single. Like if I was going to use it as one color. And okay, how do we set this up to make sure we get these tubes right? Insert the short PTFE tubes in ports 1 and 2. So I need to know which ones is short. Okay, this thing is close. Okay, so these short ones. Okay, so 1 and 2. Because they're closest to the printer. Oh, this is, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know. I'm in a feeling. If it works, then I'm gonna be very happy. If it don't, I'm gonna be like, it felt like it wasn't. But everybody else has had great success. I don't see why I shouldn't, right? At least that's what the videos have been saying. Okay. So I hooked those in. And I'm guessing there's nowhere else for 3 and 4 to go. Except over here. Wait a minute. Are these the exact same? Okay. Let's see. So I hooked 2 and 3. Let's see if they say anything that I need to do before. Clip the black data cable into the organizer. So this data cable goes into here too. Okay. Sweet. So it's clipped that data cable. It's got a little circle cable holder here that's holding this PTFE tubing. It says clip this data cable in here. So, okay. Don't know if the way I put it in or the time, like when I put it in, had anything to, I don't know. Because then it said now to insert all 4 into the print heads. And it doesn't say where on the print head to put any of them. it says where in the AMS kit, but not in the print head. So I guess you just gonna have to. Oh well, I guess the printer will tell you what color is in where. I don't know. I'm gonna stop making my assumptions and do what it says, because I have a lot of assumptions. Okay, when I insert these in, I don't know how deep to put. Like, I don't know that. Like, they just go in there, if that makes sense. Like, kind of crazy, because on my other printers, like, I can feel how deep the PTF, but I mean, I don't know, I have to get used to this, but they just sit down in there, and not a lot either. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of room for you to force the PTFE tubing down off in there. So it's really shallow, I'm guessing, unless I'm doing something wrong. Okay, and it said insert the long PTFE tubes in ports 3 and 4, and it doesn't say on the AMS Lite in the directions, but it's the only parts that's left out is the PTFE tubing that belongs in slots 3 and 4 on the AMS. So I'm just going to lean to my own understanding and put those in. Okay. So now it says plug the AMS Lite 4-pin connector into the port on the back of the A1. Either one. So I'm guessing there's two. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you could really install 2 AMS Lites on here, I wonder? Will they work? I got slot for them. It's interesting. So I could have 8 physical ports. Well, I'll be. All right. Plug in the power cable, and turn on the A1 using the power switch on the back. Did I use all the screws? Oh, for the scraper. Okay. Yes, those are just some extra pieces. I'm like, I'm powering it on, but I still haven't used everything. Okay. So, I'm going to get the power cable. And I'm going to power this on. Uh-oh. See? I need to grab things. Alright. So, power box down. Out of my way for now. Okay. So, this is to use the power switch on the back to turn it on. Alright, we've gotten all the way to the part where we're powering this puppy on. Alright. Oh, with that noise even. Is it do-do-do-do-do-do? Whoa. Okay. Okay, said leave us safe amount of space for the heat bed movement. Bam. Alright. Done that. So it says connect to the network. It could enable you to send printing from your phone or your computer. Oh. Oh, you could just download the little app right from on your phone. Okay, but I'm gonna set up the Wi-Fi first. Let's see how easy it is to set up my Wi-Fi, and I know my password too. All right, found my SSID. Get in the way of this so anybody trying to learn what my little password is. Dang, I'm blind. Ah, crap, I'm typing in twice. Let's see. See if it can go connect to my network. Network connected. That was easy. Okay. Use Bambu Handy app to scan and log in. To scan and log in the steps of the you can print from phone and computer. Okay, I'm not ready for that yet because I'm using my phone to record this video. So I can't do that. Do you accept the following document? Agree. I can't scan. Or not right now. Okay. All these little QR codes for additional information. Calibration for better printing quality. Motor noise cancellation, about 5 minutes. Vibration compensation, about 7 minutes. Auto bed leveling, about 15 minutes. So I guess it's gonna do all of this. When I say yes, is that what it's gonna do? And it's warning me that this is gonna take about 15 minutes. I'm not gonna say no. Okay, start it. Hit it. Push this camera out past where my phone is. Okay. Oh, it is really doing something. It's that pullback that's got me. Like the way it's snatching back on me. What's in this cable? Oh. It says measure the subtle. It's motor noise cancellation calibration. And it says it's going to take 7 minutes and it's going to measure the subtle individual differences of each motor for the active noise cancellation algorithm.